Hello there, and welcome to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Fall of the Republic 1.2 preview playthrough as the Galactic Republic. We are in the middle of building up our navy right now. We have very few ships at the moment, but we're also trying to make sure we are not going to fall victim to any attacks, and hopefully get a decent economy rolling. So let's start off by getting a Golan 2 on Ethor. Arinda, not Ethor. And we are going to buy the hypervelocity gun there as well. So for those of you watching on YouTube, this is being recorded live on Twitch once again, which we haven't done for a few episodes, but this is how usually the recordings work. So if you'd like to see these episodes as they get recorded, you can go to the Twitch link in the description, and that's usually recorded on Mondays. But thank you, Tryon, for subscribing for 2 months. Good afternoon. Alright, so yeah, we don't have the best economy at the moment. We want to get that rolling a bit. Trade ports are going to be what we're focusing on for the moment. We've got a couple that are in progress. I don't think Vulpter's the best place to do it right now, because it is potentially at risk of being attacked. We can get one more. So right now the trade ports aren't going to vary too much, but it should work. Skaw's asking, would you play a Star Wars game if it focused completely on logistics? Yeah, probably. I mean, any Star Wars game that comes out, I'm probably going to play a bit, even Hunters when that comes out, even though it was unfortunately delayed, which Charlie is very sad about. But, yeah, I'd do that. Let's get that dropped over there. You guys down there. Because we do want to... I really just want to make sure we get some forces built up. Because we don't have many units. So that's bad, from what I understand. Let's see. Rendili should be okay after... Yeah, Rendili and Vulpter, we're going to start getting our... Either get less unrest in a little bit, or we won't get more at least. So that's the important part for now. And do we want to build I don't think we need to worry about getting space defenses on Telti. I think we're good to leave that for a bit. So let's go to Kuat. And let's get us some discounted units. We're going to get Democratic Warlord Star, Legacy's Private Yacht, Small Space Triangle, Outrider, and Gideon's Cruiser from the Mandalorians and come back. Then we can go down to Ariadu. We want some more units for that fleet. Or do we have a shipyard on Sullust? No, neither of them have a shipyard. Obviously Ariadu wouldn't. So Naboo, you're up for production, I guess. Got a couple Carracks. We're gonna get Feisty Brick, Son of Katana, and let's need more DACA. Can actually get a couple. So Potato Freighter, and up here on where do we have some shipyards? We're on Corellia. We'll get Challenger. Too small to click on. Wrong princess. So I think I talked about that in one of the previous episodes. We are increasing the mouse collision, mouse collision radius, which doesn't impact the actual function of the unit. It's not like making the ship itself bigger to click on, but it makes it so the mouse has more leeway of like where it counts the ship as being for clicking on it. So that should help. But yeah. Yeah, it's when Charlie moves from X2, his not moves from X2, but when Charlie from X2 moves, that office is going to be a discussion for him and his landlord to have. All those wall holes. I don't want to sell any of our units right now, but get... I do want these,
Right, sir.
want to switch over to more
Standing by.
patron units. We can't afford to sell anything. Don't have an HV gun. This is going to be a difficult hold depending on what they're sending, but they can't have that much in the area. So we might be able to do it. We have not the most carriers, but we have some carriers there. Earth Knight's asking, are you going to do a review for Bad Batch or no? Oh shit, we can't hold this. Yeah, this is the same fleet we couldn't hold off before. So Tap Cap Transmissions, my podcast with Eckhart's Ladder, this week will be on the Bad Batch finale and kind of a season in review. So there will be a Bad Batch finale review. That'll be over on Datapad, my lore channel, where I have been posting the animated fleet breakdowns and gonna start seeing some animated battle breakdowns. So
95 responding.
One shot, one kill.
I'm not joining Ek on a special edition of TapCaf. That's my podcast. I'm not joining anything.
We need you to clear the area in order to proceed.
I wouldn't say it's special either. Normal episode. But the week after that, it will be a special episode because we have Elkin from Kings and Generals on. That'll be special.
Cruiser, standing by.
Let's blow something up.
I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now. Eyes reporting in. They're not so tough. Ready for attack orders.
Everyone get into position.
Not so tough. Consider it history. Ow! Was it something I said? You've got a clear shot. You got the captain.
Whip around here.
Plotted at your command. Closing on the
Whip around here.
Ready for action. Pilot. Sir.
Yeah, people seem to really like the datapad animations, so that's cool. If you haven't seen it yet, please go check it out.
Ready to commence.
Spent a lot of time on those.
Air cruiser standing by.
Okay.
Cruiser ready
Pulling
for
there. Anything pulling out ahead? Kind of.
Hold your position. Watch your flanks.
This used to be a judicial ship, you know.
There.
General.
Turn in that way.
This is Bravo 4.
Reading you loud and clear.
Want all our fighters.
Following your lead.
I think we can pop some of these guys before they get too far ahead. The Lucrehulk speed has been increased a bit, so they won't take forever to get into places. Right, stay there.
What's the order? Right, sir.
And I want all the anti-fighter towards the front of this
I
Golan.
might be small, but I pack a punch. Pelter here.
Anything that can have some, either just the lasers to kill the fighters, or the
Awaiting your orders, sir. Ready for attack orders.
the point defense to stop the bombs.
Yes, sir. Watch your flanks. Watch your fire.
I got
Let's see if we can kill some of the Belba Labs
I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now.
and get away.
Union ships. Weapons locking on. Take it down.
Oh, we're also on X2. We've got a guest this week
Sir, I'll concentrate
on the podcast. So many podcast guests coming up. Charlie's gonna be so happy.
Let's go. This is Bravo 4.
I think we can nuke some of these. Knight's asking, do you think these animations on Datapad will focus just on the Empire, Rebellion, and the Republic era, or will you eventually move to other eras? I have some that I'd like to do in a bunch of eras. One of the ones that I'm going to be working on hopefully soon will be a breakdown of the Open Circle Armada, which is a bit different because it's not like one small fleet, it's a bunch of units, or a bunch of military units, using that sense of units. So that'll be coming at some point. Then there's some stuff in like the Legacy of the Force books that I want to cover. Like one of the nice things about Empire War Expanded going on for as long as it has with as many resources as we've made is that
We're outnumbered.
we have like 4,000 years of Star Wars history covered. Between, like, even KOTOR stuff is included in that. Oh, Levon. Sorry. Had to die, apparently. So, like, one of the next ones is also going to be an Old Republic one, using assets from Revan's Revenge. So there should be a good mix as time goes on. Like, obviously, it will be skewed more towards post-Endor stuff, just because there's so much stuff there, and we have so many assets from that. That I have access to for datapad stuff. So that makes it a lot easier.
Set 95 responding.
This is Bravo 4. Weapons locking on.
See if we can get over there.
Blast.
Cruiser just turn back. We're depleting the Separatist reinforcements. Squat down that.
Should have kept a few more fighters back here to deal with these bombers.
At his finest.
Yes, sir. We've reached the base perimeter, sir. Separatist forces have lost.
Like, we could have entirely killed that Munificent, but then I'm kind of hoping we'll be able to take out more stuff by just kind of taking down some shields or taking down some hardpoints piecemeal. I just finished on the Old Republic side, on Revan's Revenge side. I just finished the Inexpugnable, which is the big donut ship. Not this big donut ship, a different big donut ship. So the Republic is actually
Loud and clear.
done as far as their initial space roster. Their their capital ships. Technically, they have like at least old models for the fighters, so usable stuff.
Yes, sir. Got one on you. We need to destroy it.
Yes, sir. We're available.
So because the goal with Revan's Revenge is for us to get 5 space units per faction is kind of like the basic setup.
Your orders, General. We've cut off the enemy's reinforcements. Locking on target.
All right, go on there.
Sir, multiple enemy squads heading towards us. We're going to need you to hold them off. We must turn back. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold them off.
So we should be able to kill that, and then
Moving to attack.
kill that Providence.
Yes, General.
This one named? No.
They're in our sights. Ready for action. There's too many of them.
Okay, Y-Wings, get over there.
Weapons locking on. Give me a target.
And they do have 4 Providences out there somewhere.
Ready to commence. Heading for attack coordinates.
Do that. You get over there. You get over there. Come back for the bombers. You guys prioritize that. And slowly chunk that out.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Alright. Outer weapons.
This is Bravo 4. We've reached the base perimeter, sir. Ready for attack orders. Get down. Targeting at maximum firepower.
Alright, onto this one.
This is Beta Squadron reporting in.
Sir.
Fighters get in on them.
Aye.
And
All power at your command.
see if we can go for you now.
Oh, no.
There we go.
What we call whatever it was they were looking for, it looks like they already found it.
We're gonna get the shields down on these guys all pretty similar times, which is not quite what I wanted, but
We'll crush those guns.
should have just been focusing on one individually.
Need you to clear the area in order
But we're doing okay.
He's right behind me.
bail out. I repeat, bail out. Oh, no. Awaiting your orders, sir. It's taking serious damage. Moving to attack. Overwhelmed. Watch your fire is near critical.
Alright, pull you guys back. Fighters, stay up here. Actually, go after that. Go after the Belva Labs. They're too threatening. They're too dangerous to be left alive.
Standing by.
Kill that.
Cannons loaded.
Still full up on the Venator. Okay, that's we're not anymore. Said that and then it died.
Station ready.
Take that out.
Yes, sir.
Bombers.
Take down that interceptor. Reinforcements en route.
He's right behind me.
Alright. I don't think we're gonna be able to take this second wave,
Engines
but we did good.
We're losing.
Watch your flanks. You've got a clear shot.
LAC responding.
Bring you guys forward.
Cruising speed.
We might even be able to bring this this Venator back.
Blasters charged.
What's the order?
Get it recharged a little bit.
To the skies, fighter.
Shields.
Something up.
No, it's gonna get fucked. No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Striking target. That takes care of that one. Good work. Repairing. Sir, we've done it. Repairing.
Orbital command.
I wanted to select you, not just repair you. Okay, they're coming in too fast there.
You got
Yeah,
the
that Venator's down. Can we pick up the Munificent, maybe? Alright, let's go for that. Bring up some new friends there.
We've destroyed the techno
Where
unit.
they at? Ah, I can't get
Stand
any
by. No, sir.
Like, I think we'll be able to kill the Captor between the bombers and the Golan, but I don't know that we're going to be able to do too much more than that. They keep clustering around the Lucre Hulk, maybe.
The reinforcements have been cut off. Cannons charged.
Yep, pilots in Star Wars go EV all the time and get picked up.
Ready for attack orders.
In the X-Wing books, they do it a lot.
Holding fire.
Uh,
I can't do that. Sir, incoming transmission from the command center.
Light Corvette here. Focus fire.
Jag does it in Dark Nest, I think.
Ready to commence.
Yeah, it's Dark Nest, not Legacy of the Force.
Moving to attack. We've reached the base perimeter, sir. Awaiting your orders, sir. Heading for attack coordinates.
I might be small.
Alright,
but I pack
we're
a
doing well against these bombers. Doing well against the
For
ships.
attack orders. Targeting
But I think this is going to be all we can take. Once the next stuff gets in, it's kind of over for us.
station ready.
I should have just canceled the stuff I was building here.
Standing by. Understood. We are moving out.
It would get canceled anyways. May as well get the money back. That is something that I hope we'll be able to fix potentially,
at your command.
but
Light Corvette responding.
it may not work.
For combat.
You've got one on you.
Screw diplomacy. Just fire.
Because basically, so it came up in the comments in one of the recent videos actually. So the
Job without protection.
Engage.
thing where you will lose your production progress after a space battle in a lot of cases. It's partially because during the battle, there's no place for certain dummy structures to spawn because they're not part of the battle, which I think is what makes it get rid of them, and then stuff that was relying on them gets destroyed or gets canceled because there's only a check for that after battles. Check for like the prereqs. So we might be able to make them exist in the battle and then
Yes.
just be invisible and not impact it,
Moving out.
but
Screw diplomacy.
it might not work.
Just fire.
So it's not a thing we can definitely fix, but it's a thing that I'd like to fix, and we might be able to, but it's...
Whatever it was they were looking for, it looks like they already found it. One shot, one kill.
Light Corvette here.
You've got company. Enemies down.
Engage.
Take down that bomber.
I might be small.
Well, we have some anti-fighter left.
For the Republic. We have been defeated.
Rep. Well, son of Katana, potato freighter. Oh, no more DACA. Need more DACA. Feisty brick. Old Republic mod called Old Republic War. Have you tried it? No, I have not. Not in a long time. And I don't think it's been updated in a long time. But we are making our own Old Republic mod. They might. Yeah, they're gonna invade and have a lot more than us. We have no fleet down here at all. And they don't have enough money that they can just shrug off those losses. I kind of want to go to Christophsis right now. This is a pretty decent fleet, and that'd at least give us access down there. Like, I mostly just want to do the rebuilding,
On my way,
but
Commander.
if we can get access to
Hey, check the map.
all our territory,
Our acquaintance here.
okay. Like, they don't have enough money to just recover from that themselves, so
Pinged a hostile.
Choose your reinforcements.
There's nothing we can't
all
handle.
right.
Course plotted.
Buster, thank you for that, Justin.
Thrusters. Bearing set.
All right, Indefatigable.
Got you on the comm.
Typhoon.
Woohoo!
Lacey.
We are moving out.
DF Dreadnoughts.
Holding position.
All right, go for the Golem.
Sensors show a squadron of enemy starfighters heading toward us. Awaiting your orders, sir.
Maximum firepower.
We'll crush those. We're all set here, Commander. Hold up. Target acquired. Air cruiser standing by. Captain here.
All right,
Battle
over to
station.
that.
Ready for attack orders. Moving to attack.
Era 1 or 5 ever being added to Fall of the Republic? Era 1 is used for things like from the ground up. It's not going to be an era that you like start in and then progress into the Clone Wars from there. It's used for like specific pre-Clone Wars scenarios or battles. So it's
I can't hold it. I'm pulling out.
not especially there.
This is the captain.
Once we do Imperial Reign, then we're probably going to do Reconquest of the Rim in both Fall of the Republic and Imperial Reign, presented in slightly different ways.
Captain here.
So that'd be used for that. But it's not going to be, again, something that you progress into in the
Acquiring target. Sir, we've lost you on the sensors. We'll hold this position until you return.
in the main campaigns. Because, like, effectively, the game goes until Order 66, then you are the Empire, but it's, like, there's nothing that we need to give a different tech for there, and, like, that's not entirely era-dependent. So the stuff that happens based on Order 66 is already present in other eras.
Go for the weak spot.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, MAFs, 2 MAFs, Eldroids. We have enough food that losing this won't be the end of the world. It'll be the end of Naboo, but
I'm a holding up. Follow behind me.
You so want something? Misa wish me had a Cardu. Misa ready. Right away.
alright, let's send some Gungans down to get that.
Let's do this. Speed up. Let's go.
Right, so the bikes have been updated to not drop their destruction survivors in most cases, as the reinforcement point rush was something else,
Wrap up here first.
where you'd just be denied the RP because if you kill them all, they all just get off.
Move! Get me recon.
see if we can drop on them then.
Turret constructing.
Neutralize that. Peter, move forward.
Construction complete.
Enemy behind. No, I got your back. Follow me.
Many hailfires there.
Destroyed.
Scanning infantry.
Uh,
Do I look like a droid? Shield deployed.
we might have to just build up some turrets here and try to not die.
Wired up. Up.
They made it over there. Okay, we need to kill some droideka. I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything there.
Give me recon. Real good.
Unit destroyed.
Command. Me some moving.
Hmm.
Charge.
You guys not die? I assume not. I assume you're just going to die.
Scout for strike. Scout for separatists.
Unit destroyed.
On time.
Alright. Gotta work that down.
Follow behind me.
There goes our money. Do they have the MAFs in yet? Doesn't look like it.
Underway. Wired up.
Alright, go... I guess shoot those ones? Yeah, doesn't look like that's gonna get us anything. I think we're gonna save, and we'll leave it there for the first episode. I was gonna save and then continue on, but we're at about 30 minutes, so rather than risk the crash, thank you for watching. For those of you on YouTube, for those of you on Twitch, we're gonna keep going for a few more episodes. So either way, hope you're enjoying the series so far, and hope to see you next time. Bye.